Hey guys, we're back. So we're gonna do a quick video, probably not that quick, but probably about a 10-minute video on the back panels. So we're gonna go over the S-type back panel, the 40mm, and I'm also gonna compare the S-type to the real one. Okay. So right off the bat, first quick differences is this is size for a large plate bag, and this one's a medium, so it is slightly larger. Okay. Second difference I notice is the buckles, or excuse me, the zippers on these are very loud compared to these. Let me show you, because you're just gonna hear the buttons. Real one, fake one. There's Semapos. So it's really loud. I'd like to see that fixed, if possible. But otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and chop these off and put some paracord on there. Not a big deal. Second difference is they did shock cord with shrink wrap. I'd like to see a little bit smaller shrink wrap used, or at least shrunken a little more, because this one just kind of slides. But it's elastic and it's quiet, so I really like that. And they use YKK zippers, so they don't have to tell me on the little thing that they use it. I already know that they do. But up top here, you've got a nice area for patches or just any small items. Just like you have on the real one, you have your tube, or not really tube, but just reinforcement on the front flap, just so it's easier to grab and pull. You have two spots for Velcro, where that connects to, as well as a button. Very sturdy button. Something to hang gear, just like you have on the real one. Right there. And of course you have a zipper that opens it up. You got a mesh pocket, mesh divider, so you can store items in there as well. You know, you can hang another bladder if you want to run a lot of water. And then of course you have a big wide opening. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stitching and everything inside. So the stitching, off a quick glance, is really nice, actually. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, because I know Semapo has good quality stuff and good quality craftsmanship, but it's nice to take a look inside, see stuff like this, or even, I really like this, the fact that they reinforced the button with Hypalon. It's the same stuff that's on the JPC straps. They reinforced it with on the button. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like this is going to be coming apart anytime soon, so that's nice. Let's go ahead, put it back. It's right side in. Take a look at the inside of the back. So of course you have your hydration area, and you also have, I don't know if you can see it in there, might be a little difficult, might be a little dark, but this is it. You have the spot for bolt cutters, just like the real one. So this little tailpiece comes out, so it gives your bolt cutters a place to sit. But unlike the real one, this is only 500 denier Cordura, and on the real one it is 1000D Cordura, so it's very rugged. But that's a quick little review on the S-type in comparison to the real one. So it's all very similar. Stitching is spot on as far as that goes. Placements of everything, angles, all that good stuff. Just a few small minor details that were different on these. So let's take a look and talk about the grenade type, the 40mm grenade back panel. So of course you have 6 areas for grenades. So 40mm grenades, small like Noagay smokes. I believe tag rounds fit in here as well. You have nylon straps, reinforcements to protect them all and hold them in there securely. You have a large GP on the back, right underneath it, so you can hold medical supplies, food, water, ammo, whatever you want. And of course, they did the same thing. So, you know, elastic or shock cord with some. I'm drawing a blank right now. With some shrink wrap around it, and you get the loud, obnoxious zippers on the side, and then you have 6 columns and 2 rows of MOLLE, which all look to be bar tacked and in good order. So this one does not have the bottom come out for bolt cutters, but I believe the real one doesn't either. Of course, you have your buttons on the back, just like the S-Type and the real ones. The only difference I'm kind of surprised is they went with a different type of enclosure for the hydration on the back. So they use a Velcro type, and it just goes into this little pocket. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but the whole bottom is lined with Hypalon. So it'll protect your bladder so you don't, get holes or rips or tears when you're leaning against something or if you fall down. So that's pretty cool. I actually really like that. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and mount them on the back of carriers. So right here, I have my real JPC 2.0, or JPC 2. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this to line up good. So this is a medium carrier though, and we're using large or extra large plate bags, or excuse me, zip-on packs. But fits on there, of course. Once I button it down, everything will be much more snug, obviously. It won't be flapping around, but it will be held on there. So it does work, it does zip on. I don't have an issue with this at all. So that's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and test out the S-Type. Let's see how this one sits on the Crye JPC 2. So it zips on. Zips on. There's a lot of space there, just like the other one. It's not ideal, but once you button it down up top and then the bottom, there's not really an issue. I don't see an issue at all. And it looks really cool. So again, works on real carriers. Of course it's going to work on the NCPC, but let's go ahead and I'll put it on there. Hopefully I don't have too much of an issue, seeing as it's the back and I just got to kind of do this. So here is the real Crye. Here's a real Crye zip-on panel as well. I unbuttoned it and everything for easy use in this video. So real Crye back panel, and it feels like they do have Hypalon on that. So while this isn't the 40mm, I believe they did true to the actual design Semapo did. So you got your bare NCPC. So let's go ahead and zip her on. I know this might be boring, but when people have those questions, it's good to have an answer. So zip-on pack goes on perfectly. You can notice it's not as spacious as putting it on the JPC 2, but fits perfectly fine. I really like that. So we'll go ahead, take this off, put on the 40mm. Come on, let's see if I can get this one. There we go. So the 40mm, of course, fits on fine. Again, once you buckle everything in, or button everything in, it's much more snug, but again, fits perfect. It looks perfect with this too. I think the 40mm is definitely the one I would run with this, but it's pretty slick setup. So yeah, quick review of the back panels from Semapo Gear. Thank you very much, Semapo. They're a big sponsor for this channel. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be where I am. I'm very gracious and grateful for your support, and I hope to support you, throughout the years, bringing you good content and helping out your customers make good decisions by buying your gear, because it's truly some of the best reproduction gear you can buy. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Make sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. I'm going to put a link down in the description below where you can buy these products, as well as my Instagram, Semapo's Instagram, my Facebook, Semapo's Facebook, all those goodies, all those links will be down in the description below. So as always, have a good one.